The global economic meltdown occasioned by the COVID-19 pandemic has created a lot of pressure on individuals across the world who in turn transfer their aggression to their partners. Mostly affected by this transfer of aggression are women who are increasingly becoming victims of gender-based violence. And when one is being violated, the usual immediate reaction is to get out of the scene of the attack. But many women find it difficult to do so because they lack shelter and adequate support services to fall back to. The need to provide a safe net to ensure that women who are abused are protected and taken away from abusive environment necessitated this Hearts of Hope shelter.
Suffering a meltdown. So people are under a lot of pressure and they transfer their aggression to their wives, their children, other vulnerable people around them. And just as it's happening in Nigeria, it's happening all over the world. And Nigeria particularly is a very patriarchal society where women are seen as dispensable objects. And so many women have died in abusive relationships. So many women have suffered all kinds of abuse. And it would have been better if you had a better structure to support these women. If you have better mechanism in place to ensure that women, girls who suffer abuse are taken away from abusive environments. And so this is one of the initiatives to ensure that women are rescued and they stay out of harm's way.
A lot of females are putting their life at a risk, all because they feel they do not have a place to go. They feel they do not have a solace. They do not have somebody to talk to. They do not have somebody to look up to, and then they die in silence. They take up, all the things that is being perpetrated against them.
To these women rights activists, the inability of law enforcement agents to diligently prosecute abusers has contributed to the rising cases of gender-based violence.
We need the government to set up more shelters. We need the government to begin to punish people who commit offenses. We have the laws, so we need people to pay for their crime. When people are punished, other people will learn from that. It will reduce the rates of gender-based violence.
They urged women and girls who have been abused to speak up to avoid dying in silence.
This is a very beautiful initiative for survivors to have a place of restoration. I wish we had a place like this years ago when I was being sexually abused. At least I would have found hope here and ran to this place instead of staying stuck with my abuser.
I believe it's not just a place for a roof over the head, but also a place for restoration or for sharpening of ideals and thoughts and building ambition, and they need to push forward in life. So to make it's a total package we expect to see here.
They also called on government to establish more shelters where women who are traumatized from abusive relationships can take refuge.